Listen, now look at the map of life on fire. Listen, call me through the map of life on fire.
These tailbacks looking to snap, looking to run Smith, trying to get it downfield, and it is broke up and intercepted. They're going to take it down the sideline. That is going to get inside the 30 to the zone. That's Jemiah Griffin after the big stop. Gets the interception. That is huge, and that's how you build momentum to start a game.
Yeah, the senior linebacker did really well there. Great read.
Yeah, just tip drill.
Yeah.
That will bring up Auburn football, and we're going to get to see this offense led by Caitlin Brock, the quarterback. She's going to be able to lead this team. They like to run a lot of two running back systems. You're probably going to see Kalia Palmer and Soraya Booker. 4th down and inches. Romines with the snap. Caitlin Brock looking. Pass back to Romines. Hits it in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. A beautiful play on the quarterback snap. She's looking to run on the rollout. Nobody sees the center in that play. She is an eligible receiver, so that looks to be a touchdown. And that's a great play by this Auburn offense. They're looking to go for 1 right here, the extra points. James, tell me a little bit about the extra points.
Yeah, it's not like in football where you kick it through. It's 1 point from the 3-yard line and then 2 points from the 10-yard line.
Brock with a snap, rolling right. She's looking to throw, pressure in her face. She's going to bounce back. She's going to cut down to the bottom of the screen, running around, throws it up and finds a receiver in the end zone. And that's going to be a 1 point by Ellie Black, the senior wide receiver for the Tigers. And they're going to start quick with up 7-0 after the great touchdown throw by Brock and the great 2-point conversion play. Yeah, you see right here.
Yeah, that was good to escape pressure from Caitlin Brock there.
Yeah, reminds me a lot of some quarterbacks you see in the NFL. Yeah, great throwback right there. Gets the entire Wetumpka defense chasing her, thinking it's going to be an option. And that's a wide open receiver touchdown. The Brock to Romines connection. You don't see that a lot in men's football with the center's not an eligible receiver, so it's great to see the center get some stats right there and get in the end zone. It'll be 1st and 20 for Wetumpka. Looking for the snap. She's going to roll, trying to fire deep over the middle of the field, and it is almost intercepted. It's a one-hand snag for Reese Wagner over the top, trying to be like Odell Beckham Jr., but is broken up by the wide receiver.
Yeah, she almost had that there, Trip. She was maybe a foot back. She would have got that.
Oh, my goodness. And a great play to break up the pass. If that pass goes over Wagner's head, that's a touchdown for Wetumpka right there. So great heads-up awareness by the safety, able to drop back and make a play. 41-yard line. They just have to get it to the 50 for the first down. Wildcat formation by Hunt. She's going to take it to the outside. She's going to get to the bottom. It's about the 45. Still going. Gets to the 50. That'll move the chains over. 1st and 10. Tiger up here. Another motion over. They're going to run the same play they were going to run. Looking a double reverse flea flicker. Brock's taking it down the field. It is going to be caught behind the defense. She's going to take it all the way to the 10, to the touchdown. That's going to be Reese Kelly on the deep ball connection. 4th down, that's 3rd down. It doesn't matter. Touchdown for Auburn.
No,
And let's look at this replay. Whoop, whoop, flea flicker, and look at Kelly wide open. The defenders bid on the fake, and she takes it all the way to the house.
Yeah, the Wetumpka defenders got a little bit lost there. They're confused by the trickeration. And
great blocking up front. They were ready if anyone tried to blitz Brock right there. Able just to, get a little bit of trickeration. Look at this view right here. You're going to see how long this ball was in the air for, and it was a beauty, perfect spiral. Maybe Coach Etheridge might be looking for a new QB1 next year, quarterback. Pressure potentially coming right here from number 11, Zoe McCullough. And Lee dancing around, cuts back. Little side back step, and she's going to get to the 30. Going to get past almost to the 40 and runs over a defender. That's
right there.
In the shotgun, looking, fakes the handoff, looking to throw out to Lee. Lee's going to take it and is going to be looking to cut back up. She's going to try and get a great block there by Moore. And going to go. She's going to keep going. She's still running. And she's going to have no woman to touch her. Another touchdown. And there it is. Catherine Lee takes the pitch on the fake fullback dive, pitching it out, and is able to take it all the way to the house, about 40 yards, and gets another touchdown on the board for Auburn right here. But watch this replay. She's able to cut back inside. There's 4 defenders around her, but is able to find the crease, run right through them, keep the ball out, and great job avoiding the flag guarding penalty right there, not using her hands to push away defenders, using her legs, using her hips.
Welcome to the Doug Sanford. I'm Landon Harris with my co-host Trev Upton, and we're here watching the Auburn Lady Tigers and the Russell County Warriors. What are some things we need to watch out for this game?
Yeah, Landon, I mean, first of all, it's the superstar offense of the Auburn Tigers. Caitlin Brock has been a force as the quarterback for this Auburn Tigers team, and she has done it all. She's thrown touchdowns. She's run for touchdowns. She's even caught some touchdown passes out wide. This is an Auburn offense that's got a lot of trickeration and a lot of skill. Meanwhile, for Russell County, it's all about their defense. They like to shut it down. They play in a lot of low-scoring games, and Auburn's going to have to break through if they want a chance to win today.
Yeah, most definitely. But without that being covered, we'll meet y'all back when the game starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Duck Sanford Stadium as the Auburn High School varsity flag football team is set to face off against the Russell County Warriors in a region matchup. Now, introducing the participants for the Russell County Warriors. Number 1, senior Carly Spies. Number 2, junior Star Levinson. Number 3, senior Jasmine Dennison. Number 4, junior Aaliyah Duplessis. Number 5, freshman Jalea McCottrell. Number 6, junior Tremesia Streeter. Number 7, 8th grader Caitlin Tucker. Number 8, sophomore Rhythm Duplessis. Number 9, 8th grader Jada Flournoy. Number 10, junior Brianna Barnes. Number 11, sophomore Abigail Dix. Number 12, sophomore Maria Rogers. Number 13, 8th grader Mila Peters. Number 14, junior Mackenzie Word. Number 15, freshman Malaysia Roberts. Number 17, freshman Ella Whitaker. Number 18, freshman Janiyah Word. Number 19, freshman Cora Perry. Number 20, junior Kennedy Ellison. Number 21, junior Jemiah Lockerman. Number 24, sophomore Candace Dixon. Number 25, junior Stevie Barron. Number 26, senior Vala Brooks. Fans, now it's time for the home team roster. Your hometown Auburn Tigers. Number 0, freshman Taylor Plott. Number 1, senior Reese Wagner. Number 2, senior Ellie Black. Number 3, junior Kalia Palmer. Number 4, senior Caitlin Brock. Number 5, senior Riley Singletary. Number 6, senior Jade Evans. Number 7, senior Jada Gillette. Number 8, senior Soraya Booker. Number 9, sophomore Imani Chambliss. Number 10, junior Emily Morbidelli. Number 11, senior Catherine Lee. Number 12, junior A.K. Jackson. Number 16, sophomore Anna Ray Griffiths. Number 17, junior Marley Hunt. Number 21, junior Pearl Simmons. Number 22, senior Jemiah Guy. Number 24, senior Reese Kelly. Number 30, senior Faith Sanford. And number 33, senior Hannah Roma. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back to the broadcast, where with Auburn and Russell County, we have Auburn with a 5-2 record and Russell County with a 5-5.
Yeah, Coach Link definitely has to be happy with where the Tigers are at to start the season. Coming off a loss yesterday versus national ranked number 24 Moody, 24-13. The Tigers led up until the fourth quarter in that game. So this is definitely a big bounce back spot for the Tigers right here as they look to start the ball with the ball.
Brock with the snap, rolling out left, shoots, and gets her pulled flag almost immediately.
Yeah, that's a great play by the rusher for the Warriors. Star Ray Leverson, one of the captains, the senior, just getting after Brock really early, shutting down the option offense you kind of see from Auburn. And that's exactly what head coach Maury Thomas is going to want to do for this game. This defense is the backbone of the Tigers. Last week, held Opelika at 19, but only managed 6. So I know for Russell County, they're looking to put some points on the board today.
Catherine Lee at quarterback right now, rolling out right. Jukes the defender, rolling out left, keeps running, gets a few more yards, and gets her flag pull around midfield.
Yeah, great play right there by Lee, the Wildcat quarterback. She was able to come in and make a play. Watch this, is able to cut down to the right side, go to the sideline, and keep running. Had a blocker. She is so great at making sure her flag does not get pulled. Was able to make it out to the 40-yard line, so they're only 10 yards away from a first down getting into the new... Actually, they were able to pick up the first down, by crossing into the 30-yard zone. So now they have to get to the 50 to move the chains once again.
Griffins with the snap, rolling out left, pitch back to Caitlin, quick pass off to the center for a quick pickup of 2 or 3.
Great play right there. They love to throw to the center. Hannah Romines, she's been a weapon in this offense. Watch this. Brock gets the flea flicker, tries to cut back, is able to get it wide open over the middle, able to get about 7 yards right there. So it's going to set up second and short for the Tigers. Definitely the start you want to see from this offense, slowly making their way up the field.
Number 2, Star Levinson with the stop behind the
Flag was pulled.
Yeah, just miscommunication on that one.
Hopefully I can get it back with this drive.
Yeah, or third down big. You only have to get to the 50 though, but maybe the tempo might have hurt the Tigers right there. It looks like there was a lot of pressure sent at Brock, and the handoff didn't work.
Brock with the ball. Quick pass out to Hunt, but miscommunication and she drops it, unfortunately.
Yeah, just a short play right there. Left a little bit, needed a little bit more to get to the receiver now. Now looks like we're going to be punting here, and Auburn losing the first possession right here, forced to punt, and we're going to get to see what this Russell County offense is going to be able to do.
Tell me more about the Russell County offense.
Yeah, after the Emily Morbidelli punt right here, Russell County going to try to take over. And they are led by their star two-way player, wide receiver number 9, Jada Flournoy. She plays both ways. Is a cornerback in the secondary, and it plays wide receiver. Only in 8th grade, Landon. So a lot of youth on this team. And quarterback Cora Perry, a freshman, she's definitely going to be a big factor if Russell County wants to break this Auburn defense that was able to pitch a shutout last week at their last home game against Wetumpka that we were able to broadcast.
Yeah, being at 8th grade and also two-way is very impressive, kind of like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's what you see a lot on a lot of these flag football teams, but Flournoy makes it look very easy.
Perry with the snap, rolling out right, left, right, doesn't know what she wants to do, and gets tackled.
Yeah, it looks like that was Mackenzie Word with the Wildcat play right there. Might see her a little bit more at quarterback. We'll have to see as the game goes on. But that was a great play, just able to dance through, get to just about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down into the next zone. So
Auburn in their defense, while Russell County is coming out.
yeah, look for some pressure to come off right here for Auburn. Try to get Word flustered.
Here with the snap, rolling immediately up for a little gain of yardage.
That was a great play snap right there by another 8th grader, number 8, Rhythm Duplessis is able to get that. Watch this replay right here. They snap it to the up woman right here, and she's able to take it for a first down. Just a quick play, trickeration. That's number 18, Janiyah Word, the freshman. Again, just the youth on this team making impacts.
.14 with the snap, tosses it to number 9. And she keeps running, hasn't got her flag pulled yet, and touched down by Russell County.
And she might have got it pulled at the 10-yard line, but what a great play right there by Flournoy. Able to take it inside the 20 with a goal to go right there. Let's watch this replay and see that she's able to make a cut and make a move and make a first down. Watch this. Beautiful snap on the screen play, able to follow her blocker, slips the tackler, gets it inside, only one woman to beat. Great play right there by number 21 of this Auburn defense, Pearl Simmons, the safety, coming up to make the play.
Yeah, she misses. The Tigers had to catch her to be able to start this. Oh. Still just miscommunication there.
Yeah, great play by number 3, Kalia Palmer, one of the best players on this defense. She gets after the quarterback right there, Word, and able to get the sack.
Tigers already lined up in their defense, while the Russell County might be making a little substitution right now. As you see somebody just coming on the field. Rolling out left, keeps running, and flag pull almost immediately by number 3, Leah Palmer.
Yeah, another great play by Palmer, corralling Word at quarterback here. Looks like they've made the change, made Mackenzie Ward the quarterback over Cora Perry, but both of these quarterbacks pretty good. She's able to roll out to her left, just gets the flag pulled. Maybe a loss on the play right there, but it brings up a big decision for Russell County. Kind of how do they want to play this? Do they want to take a shot to the end zone? Do they want to be able to take a little bit of time off the clock, and maybe try to make it 4th and manageable if they want to go for it? Because I don't think they're going to punt here. So it's just going to be interesting to see what Coach Thomas and these Warriors decide to draw up here on, I believe, 3rd down.
Yes, that is right. I wouldn't be surprised if I see them go for it.
I mean, especially with a player like Jada Flanori, like she looked really good in that screen pass play. I would not be surprised if they go back to her right here, especially given the fact, if it works, don't change it.
Yeah. You see that a lot nowadays if you're just watching anything, football, basketball.
Hopefully Auburn University uses that to get the ball to Cam Coleman.
They not. Ball start by the Russell County Warriors.
It looked like that might have been maybe offsides. Looks like the ref is going to see what they decide to do here, and they're going to move it up. They were able to get the jump right there by the Auburn defender on the hard count, and they make it again. Now it's still 3rd and goal, but it's going to be a little bit more manageable from here.
Snap. Instantly tosses right. Wildcat play, and almost makes the pass to number 9 in the end zone, but could not complete the pass.
That was a great play design by the Warriors on the little pitch, make you think, oh, you're running the ball. Secondary steps up, able to try and get the pass high to Flanori in the back of the end zone, but unfortunately she can't get the feet down. Ball a little bit too high, and Auburn catches a big break right there as they go to 4th down.
They confused me there. I know what was going on. Pitches left. It looks like she dropped it, but they're gonna call it a catch. But even though it's going right back from where they started.
Yeah, great play by this Auburn defense right there. Watch it in the shotgun. We're just going to take the pitch and throw it out to the left side. She's going to try and get it. Gets tackled at the 15-yard line. Not a chance with this Auburn defense swarming the defender, or swarming the running back for the Warriors, number 10, Bracona Barnes. So Auburn takes over deep in their own territory, and definitely I'd like to see them move the ball, get to the 30, maybe try and get to midfield, and so we can see what this offense looks like more.
Yeah, I see what Brock can cook up here. Speaking of Brock now with the rolling out right, passes it to number 3, Kalia Palmer, for the large gain.
Yeah, and that's a great play right there by this team. Auburn loves those pitch outs to the side, loves those fake quarterback runs. Watch the replay right here. Kalia Palmer able to get horizontal and go try to get to the end zone. Gets pulled about just shy of the 40, but that's a 1st down, and Auburn started to put a little bit of pedal to the metal. They're going tempo here. They're already lined up, and we're going to see what they're trying to do.
Brock with the tosses out to Lee, running up, and tries to juke the defender, but can't juke him, and gets her flag pulled.
Yeah, and that's a great play by the defender for the Warriors right there. Number 3, that's Jasmine Dennison. Great flag pull, able to get the stop, and forces Auburn into a 2nd down, but a 2nd and manageable, especially only about 5-6 yards away from another 1st down.
Yeah, they're moving up the field pretty quickly compared to how the first drive went. Brock with the snap. Rolling out right. Keeps running. Keeps moving, actually, but gets her flag pull about the 40.
And that's honestly a really good rush right there by Carly Spies, the senior for Russell County, getting some pressure on Brock, but we had a great blocking by Hannah Romines right here, and Catherine Lee forces the ball to the outside. Brock able to take it. Jakes a woman miss, able to get past another and get to the 35-yard line. Only 5 yards from goal to go right there, and that's just why you have Kaylin Brock at quarterback. She's a dynamic athlete. She could run, she could throw, she makes girls miss, and she scores points, and that's what Auburn's going to be looking to do once we come out of this break.
Yeah, it's also good to have block a little bit of blocking in this type of game right here because isn't that many people on the field.
And yeah, so we're going to go to an injury timeout right here. We'll be back once there's action back on the field.
First down, Auburn from the 33.
Now you see Lee in the backfield playing quarterback. As she runs straight up the middle, keeps running, and gets her flag pulled.
And that's a great play by Lee. She's one of those girls that you want to put the ball in her hands and make her make a play. She's able to get the first down right there, moving the chains for the Tigers. Watch this replay. Great blocks right there by the great play right there by the backup center, number 16, Anna Ray Griffiths is able to make a big impact right there in her first snap of the game and help Auburn pick up the first down.
Brock with the snap, rolling out right. You see Lee with the screen and tries to do a lob pass to Lee, but can't connect, which brings them right where they started.
Yeah, incomplete pass right there. Lee just trying to get that check down pass. Brock had some pressure in her face. Looks like there might have been a little bit of tug of the jersey on the pass, but no call from the official. We're going to go to second down.
Brock with the snap, looking left, rolling left, keeps running, and is brought down by number 3.
Yeah, great play right there by the defender for the Warriors right there, Jasmine Dennison. Again, we just called her name a lot out of the safety position. But that's just a great play by Brock. She's looking to her receiver on the left side, able to follow the open space and get it inside the 15. Only 5 yards to go till the touchdown. And so Auburn knocking on the door of breaking the scoreless drought for both of these teams and getting some points on the board.
Yeah. Third down, Kaylin Brock in the backfield with the snap, rolling out right, rolling back left, and trips and fumbles. So that means the play is instantly done.
Yeah, just have to be better right there. A lot of pressure coming in from this defender. That was Star Ray Leverson and Dennison, who we said earlier, who's moved up to the rusher position. And they are trying to get Brock and make her uncomfortable. She can't step in and throw the ball down the field if she's on her feet running around. So that's a great ball by Thomas, the head coach of the Warriors, to do this. And now that sets up a 4th and long, trying to get in the end zone and break the scoreless tie.
Brock with the snap. Rolls right, passes to Lee. She keeps running and gets the touchdown. Auburn Tigers with the score.
And a great play right there by Lee out of the backfield, able to slip right by the defender, sneak into the end zone, and that's exactly why they give her the ball. They know it is. She makes it so hard. She uses her legs to make people miss. Watch this play right here. Gets the little wheel check down, tries to get to the right side, and she just is able to flip her hips where the defender is trying to grab the flag, makes them miss, and is able to fall into the end zone right there. That's why she's so dangerous with the ball in her hands.
Brock with the snap, rolling it back out right. Goes the other way and passes it to number 3, Palmer, for the touchdown. Well, for the 1-point conversion.
Yeah, that was a great play right there by Palmer. Brock just throws it to her. She's able to, I thought that was about to be an intercepted run down to the other end zone, but instead, Kalia Palmer is able to grab the ball, make a woman miss, and just sneaks into the end zone during the chaos when I'm sure a lot of Russell County Warriors thought the play was dead.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be dead too. Like you said, I thought it was going to be a pick six, but she slipped the pass through, and it got them to 1 point. Now we'll see the Russell County Warriors coming out for their second drive for their offense.
Yeah, I definitely, if I'm the Warriors, I want to see Word take the ball and push it down the field right here, especially if you can get the ball to Flanoy at the wide receiver position. That could definitely be a big play.
Rolls right, but instantly gets her flag pulled.
And that's Janiyah Word right there, the up woman. We've seen this already, trying to get the ball to her. Not a lot of handoffs in this Russell County offense, a lot more of the fake snaps or, pitches, but definitely we'll see if they try to do those handoffs later in the game once Auburn settles into what the Tigers think Russell County is going to do.
Yeah, the Tigers are really on this offense right now, but we'll see what they can do here on this play. And this is the end of the first quarter, and we'll be at the end score 7-0, Tigers up against Russell County Warriors. We'll be back in the second quarter. And welcome back to the Duck with the second half with the Russell County Warriors taking the ball. Instant snap, log pass, and incomplete, broken up by Palmer, number 21.
Yeah, that's a great breakup right there by the Auburn defense. Interesting play call here. They look to just throw it immediately like a jump pass to the center, number 26 for Russell County. Valet Brooks, but just couldn't get there, and Auburn defense made a play.
This isn't a way to start the half off or this quarter off.
Yeah, and looks like they had a busted play right there while they tried to go tempo while we were showing a replay, and it didn't look like it was too much better. Looks like they tried to run some kind of quarterback run. Actually, it was a dropped snap by Word. So now Valia Brooks having to come on, punt it away again, and you can't lose possessions against this Auburn offense because they're going to score points.
They're very explosive. Lee is very fast, and it's hard for these people to catch up with her. As you see her take the punt and get a gain of 4 or more off this.
Yeah, great play right there by Lee, able to get it, potentially goal to go depending on the spot. Yeah, they're going to put her inside the 30. So great play right there. Again, Catherine Lee, she just makes girls miss right there. Had a little beautiful back juke and just holds that ball out. She knows even that with her arm length, the extra yard it gets could be the difference between a touchdown and a turnover.
And we get to see the Tigers come out again for this offensive possession with Kaylin Brock taking the snap, rolling out right, quick pass to number 12, AK. but miscommunication.
Yeah, Alyssa Cade, A.K. Jackson. She's a great player for this team. Just miscommunication right there and could not hold on to it. So they're going to lose a couple yards, get pushed back to the 35, and that's not what Coach Link wants to see for their third offensive possession.
Second down, Kalen Brock with the snap. Deep ball and picked off by number 9 actually, Jada Flanoy, 8th grade, by the way.
Yeah, again, we talked about her in the open. She's a two-sport athlete, and she is good at both, or two-way athlete. Gets the interception right there. Just Brock got pressured, lobbed the ball into coverage, and that is exactly why this Warriors defense is so good. They have speed at every position. They have size at every position, and once this team matures, I would not be surprised if they are ranked among the best in the state of Alabama. Kind of like this Auburn team, kind of where Central, number 4 nationally, kind of like Moody, Auburn's last game is number 24. Would not be surprised if Russell County continues to build this program under Maury Thomas.
In the first quarter, you also saw Flournoy with a touchdown.
Almost. Luckily, the Auburn defense, Pearl Simmons was able to stop
High
it.
snap, rolling out right, quick pass, interception by the Tigers. We get the ball right back, and the ball is picked off by Sanford, the senior.
Yeah, great play by Faith Sanford. Kind of the same thing. Pressure interface. The running back, number 18, throws it word, and that's picked off. Faith Sanford, that was a gift right there. Able just to stand underneath it, get the catch. And that's what Auburn is going to need to do. They're going to need to steal possessions. They're going to need to take advantage of opportunities. And coming off the turnover right here, can Auburn readjust?
Lee with the snap, running out left actually, and she keeps running for a huge pickup of 15.
Yeah, and a great play out. Pick up the first down right there. There's not many things you could do that aren't as successful as getting Catherine Lee the football. She's able to take it up the left side, just runs right past defenders. Great pull right there by number 11, Abigail Dix, for the Warriors defense, saving a touchdown from the safety position right there. Oh, actually, that might have been, yeah, that was her.
Brock with the snap, rolling out right, keeps rolling, keeps running, and jukes the defender. Touchdown, Brock.
Looks like they're going to spot her a half a yard or about 2 yards short right there, but a great play. Yeah, watch this play. Brock running to the right side, pressure interface from Spies, and Leverson is able to cut to the right side. A great diving flag pull from Russell County right there. So a touchdown saver, but they only have to go about 1 to 2 yards. So I would not be surprised if Lee or Brock has the ball in their hands.
Like you said, Lee with the ball right now and instantly gets brought down by this Russell County defense by number 1, Carly.
Yeah, Carly Spies, she's been really aggressive in the rushing defense, able to get off the snap immediately, meets Lee in the backfield, and they just sandwiched her right there, forcing the loss. And Auburn on to third down right here. We'll have to see if they decide to take the ball deep or they try to run something underneath to make it fourth and really short.
Brock with the snap, rolls left, and is brought down and gets the ball right back. And
we'll see if they spot that. Yeah. A little bit of Marcus Mariota back in the day with this with Brock right there. Catches her own pass right there. They let her advance it because her flag fell off while the ball was in the air. So they move it up about 2 or 3 yards, and then she gets a 2-hand touchdown. So on fourth down, that could make a difference.
Let's see what they do here. Speaking of fourth down, number 4, rolling out left. Incomplete pass to Lee.
And that should bring the a turnover And that's you see the Auburn offense trotting off the field. Watch this play. Brock, pressure interface from Spice, couldn't get out the other side, tries to look, gets the ball to Catherine Lee, but just incomplete. Great play by Dix, the DB, the sophomore for Russell County, able to make the play, knock the ball down from Lee, and gets the ball back for Russell County. That's exactly what they're going to have to do. They start deep in Auburn territory, or deep in Warrior territory, but with 7 minutes left, they have more than enough time to go and tie this game, especially given the fact that their offense has looked okay to this point. Just need to finally put points on the board. Probably we'll see number 9, Jada Flanoy, get the ball here.
Ward with the snap, high pitch pass, almost nearly picked off by number 7, Evans, on the defense.
Yeah, great play right there. That's actually Jada Jalot able to make that play right there. But the intended receiver on the play, number 26, Valea Brooks, the center for this team. Just a great play. Second down right here.
We will see Ward with the snap, high pitch pass, rolling out right, keeps running, but is pulled down by number 22, Jemiah Griffins.
Great play right there, just shooting the gap, able to get right by the center. Actually, yeah, that was a great play right there by Jemiah Griffin, the linebacker for Auburn. Brings up a long third down. And looks like we're going to get a timeout. We'll be back after the timeout.
And we're back at the short timeout. High pitch again. Deep ball, but miscommunication with number 9. And it's short, so they're back where they started. Now with third down. This is a large third down.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they're actually punting. Might have been fourth down right there, but a great play. Just a mistimed pass right there. Left Flanoy a little bit short right here, so we're going to see Brooks on the punt.
A pitch back to number 24. He's running and is short from the touchdown. And that was Reese Kelly with the return.
Yeah, great play by the senior. Watch this heads-up play right here. I'm sure we have it, but Brock actually is the one that got the return started. She saw a girl wide open, and she's able to split to the outside. Looks like she might have stepped out of bounds a little earlier, but they didn't see it. So they're going to put the ball about the 14-yard line. So Auburn going to have a first and goal opportunity from only 4 yards out to try and extend this to a 2-score game with 5 minutes left in the first half.
Lee with the snap. While you see Kelly rolling out. Lee is brought down very quickly after this.
Yeah, and that's a great play right there by Carly Spies, able to get some pressure on the quarterback. A little bit of trickeration, fake the handoff to Kelly, but Lee trying to take it, loses about a yard depending on where they're going to spot this down. And so Auburn going in reverse to start this drive out, not what you want to see from these Tigers.
Same thing that happened last drive. They got in the red zone and could not connect for a touchdown. But let's see what happens here. Anything can change in one possession. Brock quickly passes off to number 12, AK again, Alyssa Jackson, but can't connect. They have not been connecting all game.
Yeah, and that's because of the pressure by this defense. There's a lot of warriors circling these Tigers, especially Caitlin Brock when she's trying to get back to pass. That's allowed Russell County, the secondary, to make a play and get underneath the ball because it's going to be a wobbly ball. So on third down, Caitlin Brock has to make a good play right here if they want to score.
Brock with the snap. She's hesitant throwing it, but completes a pass to number 12, AK. As we just called her name last possession, they could not connect. But this is the first time they connected all game.
Yeah, and that's definitely what you'd like to see. A little bit more protection right there. You see the center for the Tigers, number 33, Hannah Romines, back in the game now. After the injury timeout earlier, she's back in the game now, and that has been huge for Auburn to get protection.
Lee with the snap, rolling out left. Watonka, Russell County applying pressure, but Lee is fast enough to get the touchdown.
And that's a great play right there. And as you said, despite the pressure, Lee able to get out to the left side. Let's watch this replay right here. Lee fakes the handoff. She's able to get to the left side, almost pulled by Flanoy, but is able, just that ball extension might have been the only thing that saved her from being stopped a half a yard short. Watch this. Yeah, it was, because she got pulled when her hips were a yard behind, but she scored.
Brock with the snap. Hesitant throwing it, rolling out right, keeps running, passes off to, I don't know, but she misses the pass.
That was number 2, Ellie Black, trying to get that toe tap right there, but just a little too high.
The Tigers do not connect for the 1-point conversion, but we'll see what they can do on offense. Defense.
Yeah, and we're taking a look in Auburn volleyball, led by Coach Wheatley, heading to Smith Station. They're taking on the Panthers in their home gym. Looks like Auburn's up pretty big, so always good to support the Tigers. Let's watch this play right here from volleyball. Unfortunately, I'm not really the most well-versed in volleyball. I don't know about you, Landon, but 18-7 sounds pretty good for the Tigers. They're trying to put this one away, and a great spike.
Looks like one of them just scored, actually.
Yeah, it looks like that was Auburn, so good job, ladies.
Ward with the snap, rolling out right, but instantly goes out of bounds. Great. It looks like she's back where she kind of started. Looks like a gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, and a great play right there by the Auburn defense, able to go sideline to sideline, preventing big plays from getting behind this front four, and able to get Russell County only a gain of about 5 yards, but they only need 5 yards to move into the next zone. So we'll see if Auburn, for these last 3 minutes, can get the ball back. Second down.
Ward with the snap, pitches off left to the running back, number 3, Jasmine Dennison, the senior running back, and moves up the yards just enough for the first down.
Yeah, great play right there by Dennison. We've seen her a lot on defense, but the senior playing some running back right there, gets the snap from Mackenzie Word and able to get the big first down for Russell County. And that's what they're going to need to do, just continue getting first downs and try and move, get into the end zone to cut into this Auburn lead as we get close to the 2-minute timeout.
Quick pitch off, rolling right, and it's brought down.
Dennison again.
The Tigers just keep applying pressure, which makes the Russell County nervous.
Yeah, watch this great snap and a great play off the line right there by number 8, Soraya Booker, able to get into the backfield, force a bad handoff, and backs them up. And as we go to a 2-minute timeout, Auburn looking pretty solid. they might be able to get the ball back. They have all 3 timeouts, so if Coach Link wants to start to use them, maybe we could see this Auburn offense one more time and get this lead up to 3 scores.
I wouldn't be surprised how Russell County's ladies are moving up the field right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what you have. When you have a team like Auburn, 5-2, they've been in close ball games. They've won close ball games. So definitely they are trying to get the ball back. Meanwhile, Russell County just trying to get on the board. I know Coach Thomas and this team needs some sparks. Maybe they could turn a little bit more. I'd like to see them turn more to Jada Flournoy out at wide receiver. Dennison's been great running the football, but they're going to have to attack this Auburn secondary that really has been tested a ton today deep. So that's what I think Russell County is going to have to do right here. It is 3rd down. They do have a little bit of ways to go. So let's see what they do here.
Or with the snap, pitches off left to number 9. Watch, he rolls back right, rolling back left actually. But as she's trying to roll left, she gets her flag pulled by number 3, Palmer.
Yeah, Kalia Palmer, great play right there. They did try to get the ball to Flournoy, but it was more on a screen pass again, and the blockers just couldn't provide good protection. She tries to cut back, and the defender, Palmer, just splits the gap between the blockers, able to get a stop. We'll see if what they're trying to do this year it might be 3rd down here, but we'll see. They have to get to the 50 either way, so we'll see. I'm interested that Auburn is letting the clock run. Don't want to try and get another touchdown before half, not taking any timeouts.
Ward in the backfield with the snap. Short pass, juking defenders, and tosses it to nobody.
Yeah, she might have been past the line of scrimmage right there, but her flag was already off on 3rd down. So brings up an interesting 4th down decision for Auburn. Looks like the clock stopped on the incompletes. So they do get to save the 3 timeouts for when they're on offense. So we're going to see Brooks come out to punt for this Warriors team, and that's not the start, the end of the half that you want if you're Russell County on offense. Just dysfunction, chaos. This Auburn pressure is really getting to Mackenzie Word, the quarterback, and preventing her sister Janiyah Word from getting a good playoff at running back or receiver. So definitely, I'm really interested to see what adjustments they make going into halftime. Meanwhile, for Auburn, I mean, they just need to keep doing what they've been doing. Get the ball to Catherine Lee. Get the ball to Caitlin Brock. I love to honestly see some of these more like Marley Hunt, Ellie Black, Alyssa Kate Jackson, and Reese Kelly. Some of these wide receivers on the outside. Maybe a little bit of Kalia Palmer. But right now, it's been the Brock and Lee show.
Yeah, it has. 4th down now. They're punting it off to Lee. Catches it, running right, keeps running, but flag is pulled after 15-yard.
Yeah, great play right there. Lee is the girl you want with the ball in her hands on that punt return, trying to get, she was going east-west, couldn't get just north-south yet, and was able to get the ball to about the 40-yard line before getting her flag pulled. So Auburn only 10 yards away from a 1st down with a minute left and about 30 yards away from a touchdown. So I'd love to see Auburn try and pick up the pace right here, push the ball down the field to those receivers I mentioned earlier.
They definitely have time to connect for a touchdown, especially how they've been moving after the first drive they had. It wasn't so good, but after that, they've been rolling ever since.
And with 2 timeouts, I'm sure you will. Looks like the referee's talking about something as we see the sunset over the beautiful Duck Sanford that's going to be packed out this Friday for Auburn Central Pink Out. So if you don't have a ticket to that, you need to get on down to the Duck and cheer on the Tigers. But if not, we'll be here live on the Auburn Mass Media Network talking about this game, or talking about that game, and it's going to be a blast. So we'll make sure to see you there, or see you at the Duck as the Auburn Tigers take on the Central Red Devils. Moving the ball over.
Yeah.
You wanted to get the yardage right.
Now we're back. Brock now with the snap. Actually, you see him Hunt rolling right, pitch back to Brock, and she throws it right back. Touchdown, Reese Kelly.
Beautiful flea flicker play. Coach Link reaching deep into the playbook for that touchdown. Let's watch this replay because that was magic. Watch this. Flips it. Whoop. Gets it to the back. Throws it deep. Beautiful throw. Gets right behind the defense. And Kelly just waltzes into the end zone. Absolutely burns the defender. Great throw right there. Great play. And now Auburn with an opportunity to make this a 3-score game after that one.
Brock with the snap. Looking for an open defender and passes it to number 22 again, Kelly.
Yeah, it goes
Actually, number 24, Kelly.
Yeah, it
But
goes right back to Kelly right there. Not a lot of pressure right there from Russell County, which I'm honestly really surprised about. I know that you want to play zone defense in the, especially short yardage, kind of having assignment football. Only had number 1 Carly Spies rushing the quarterback as we watch this replay from actually this touchdown play again. I mean, we could show this 100 times. It was so beautiful, and our camera crew getting a lot of great angles of it too. Brock just beautiful throw. But on that play, I was surprised Russell County did not send more pressure on the 1-point conversion, but they get the stop, but it's still 19-0.
Roll it.
Looked like a fake pass right there. Aaliyah Duelis gets the jet sweep.
You could see Russell County with maybe an opportunity to score, but I don't think it's a chance.
I mean, they got to go quickly. They definitely can. I mean, they have the athletes to do so. We got to see Duelisis with the first time we've called her name today. So definitely they have an opportunity, but they've got to take advantage of it quickly.
Yeah, you see the Tigers applying a lot of pressure, and the quarterback does not know what to do with all that pressure coming towards her.
Yeah, great play right there from the Tigers. It looked like that was might have been number 8, Soraya Booker, getting back there.
Yeah, we've called her name once or twice this game.
Yeah, she was forced, and as the halftime is ticking down, it looks like this half might be over.
And we're reaching halftime, and with the score 19-0, Tigers up against Russell County, and we'll be back after halftime.
Well, welcome back to Doug Sanford Stadium. I'm James Wiley with Trip Upton here. Tigers up 19-0 headed into the second half. What do you see that you liked from the Tigers today, Trip?
Well, Tigers, I mean, they've gotten the ball to Catherine Lee a lot, and that is a winning recipe. I love the trickeration, finally throwing the ball down the field on the flea flicker to Reese Kelly to end the half with that touchdown to put it up to 3 scores. I would love to see Coach Link in this offense not take their foot off the gas. Maybe get a mercy rule. Maybe we could go home a little early, but definitely would love to see the Tigers put some more points on the board.
Yeah, as you said, Trip, been going to Lee a lot. You know what to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Would like them to maybe see them go to Ellie Black or Marley Hunt more. Haven't utilized them that much in the first half.
Yeah, and speaking of not utilizing their offense, Russell County scoreless through the first half right there. Mackenzie Word getting the start at quarterback. Her and her sister Janiyah Word have been the entire offense. We have not seen a lot of Jada Fenoy, which is a girl that I thought would get the ball a lot today. She is a dynamic athlete. If Russell County wants to get back in this ball game, they've got to get it to her down the field in open space.
And Fenoy's out wide here as we're about to kick off this second half. We got 3 out wide for Russell County. 2 in the backfield.
Maybe some trickeration right here. A lot of potential blockers, so would not be surprised if they have maybe a motion play to get behind in a screen.
Yeah, as you said, Russell County not been able to score in that first half. Maybe they can put something in the end zone on this drive early. Looks like we're about to get started here in the second half. Snap getting ready. It's a trick play. This is number 24.
Yeah, great run right there by the Warriors, number 24. And that was a good play right there by number 24. I believe that is Candace Dixon, the running back.
The Auburn defense up to the challenge there, immediately able to stop her. So we see here Russell County lining up, 1 in the backfield. You got 5 out wide.
Another motion.
4 in motion. I believe there was a flag thrown. Number 14 there, running up the middle, Mackenzie Word, but I think there was a flag.
Yeah, I don't think that Aaliyah Dulis, the running back, or the wide receiver, was set on the motion. So the legal shift, that's going to move them back 5 yards. They make this second down a little bit harder. They only have to get to the 30, but still, with a shortened field, there's not a lot of room to be playing around with. Every yard counts.
Yeah, not a great start so far in this drive, Russell County. Let's see if they can, redeem themselves here. Yeah, number 26, Brooks with the snap. Looks like it's going to be back to Word. Got Fernoy out on the right side. Look out for her. And the snap to Word. She's going to roll out left. Another flag.
Looks like it might have been another shift. They did the exact same thing. They're just not getting set. And I don't know if it's nerves coming out of the second half. I don't know if Coach Thomas for the Warriors gave a rousing speech and they're just ready to pull a flag or hit somebody, as they'd say in normal football. But they're just hurting themselves right here, moving them back another 5 yards. They start out with, 1st and 10. They're already back to 2nd and 15. So even with a gain on the first play of the half. So they're just burning time that they could be using to try and score.
And we got Word again taking the snap here. Only 3 receivers out wide. Word with it. Rolls out. Jukes moves around a lot there. Word not really getting too much there. Might even be a loss. Flag pulled by number 3.
Kalia Palmer.
Yeah, I've called her name a lot tonight. She's been all over the place for this Auburn defense.
Yeah, watch this replay. It's a little funny. Tries to play a little bit of tag. The blocker 21 for the Warriors, Shemaya Lockerbid, just basically playing like peekaboo, and she got her flag pulled, just couldn't make a play right there, and now we're under 10 minutes in this quarter.
Word takes a snap, looking to go downfield. It's intercepted. That's number 3, Kalia Palmer again. That's a great pick there. Threw in the coverage Word did, and Palmer able to rise up to get the catch.
Yeah, great play right there for this Auburn defense. Not a lot of pressure, but Word throws it up in the air, and it's a jump ball. Easy. It's like playing Moss or like when you were a little kid. Everyone's standing in a group, and she just throws it up, and Kalia Palmer are able to come down with it and play it. Jackbox, that's the name of the game I was looking for. So a little bit of Jackbox right there, and Auburn gets the ball with goal to go.
I think the intended receiver was Frenoy, but not able to connect. The snap here, trick play. Lee. She's running around the edge. Nearly gets to the end zone, but the flag pulled by number 3 there, Jasmine Dennison. And there is a flag on the field.
Yeah, might be incidental contact right there. I don't know if they're going to call it on the defender, but it looks like Lee may have lowered the shoulder on that one. Just an aggressive play, trying to get to the end zone. You got to pull up if there's a defender in your path or you're going to get hit, and that's what they're going to call the penalty on Lee. Let's watch this replay. On the toss, Brock, beautiful toss out to the right side. Lee looked like she could have thrown it, but runs over a defender. Did not try to juke out of the way and try to run through. You can't do that in flag football. These ladies don't have pads on, so that'll move Auburn back, and it'll bring up another first down.
Yeah, 3 in the back hit field here. Looks like Brock will take the snap in motion. It's Brock. Stays in the pocket, throws it out. It's number 24. That's a good catch by Reese Kelly there. She is pulled down around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and another great play and another great flag pull by the Warriors defense, Jasmine Dennison, after getting hit in the mouth on the penalty by Lee. A little bit of contact there at the end of the play. No flags. It looked incidental, was not on purpose or was not even semi-intentional. So great play. And now with 5 yards to go, Auburn looking to run this score up a little bit.
Romines with the snap. Back to Brock. She's going to roll out. Pitch back to number 12. Another pitch back to Lee, in for the touchdown. Tigers score, and that's a great play. A double lateral there by the Tigers.
Exactly right, James, and that was a thing of beauty. Another great play design by Coach Lincoln, this Auburn offense. Let's take a look at the replay right here. Brock taking the snap, rolling to the left, pitch out, and she's going to look to pitch it again and gets the touchdown to Lee. So it changed hands 3 times. You don't see that a lot in football, from Brock to Jackson to Lee for 6.
Here's Romines. Brock throwing it. Oh, it tipped off the hands of the defender into the hands of Ellie Black for the conversion there. That's the first time Black's gotten the ball. Great heads-up play from her to catch that.
Yeah, right there. Let's watch this touchdown again. Actually, this is the 2-point conversion. Tipped off, Flanoy popped, or actually that's number 3. Jasmine Dennison pops it up. You're taught to swat down, not up, because if you swat up, you don't know who's around you who can make a play. And that is just Ellie Black, the senior, being aware of what's going on and able to get it in for the 1-point conversion. And Auburn up 26-0. And in a great position here to try and keep the lead right here for this offense.
And Russell County with the ball again. We got Frenoy out wide, joined with 2 others, and it's going to be the snap to Word. She's taking it herself. Looks like her flag fell off. Nope.
She's still going.
She's still going. That's she's dropped the ball. I think that was number 18, Janiyah Word. That's a great run from her.
Yeah. We'll have to watch that play back. That was a great play right there. I believe that was number 18, Janiyah Word. The running back, she got the handoff from her sister, Mackenzie, was able to just get down the sideline. Nobody could grab her. You saw the diving play attempt by the Auburn defense, but she was able to fall and run out of bounds. So with only 2 yards to go, Russell County looking to break the scoring drought, get the donut off the board, and get some points in the end zone.
And it's Russell County, 1st and goal. The snap going to be, I think that's Word here. It's Dennison taking it in. Touchdown, Russell County.
And a great drive right there by the Warriors, using Auburn's defensive sets against them. Coming out of the second half, I know they had the drive to start, that they were a little antsy. Penalties killed that drive and forced a deep throw that was turned into an interception, but the Warriors right there able to score off of the direct snap to, as you said, for the Jasmine Dennison. So now the 1-point attempt, they need this to try and get back in this game.
Word Gonna pitch it out to number 4. I think she got in. Yep, that's number 4, Alaya Dualisis. That's the first time we've called her name tonight. That's a good run.
Yeah, and that's a great play. Auburn right there on that drive, there was one constant. The Tigers missed the flag almost every time they tried to run for a play. I don't know if maybe they put some butter on their hands or something, but they have not been able to grab a hold of these flags. Coach Link and this defense, they need to wipe their hands off, grab the flag, make a pull, and make a play.
Yeah, 2 or 3 defenders tried to pull the flag on that run from Janiyah Word, but were unsuccessful. Let's see if the Tigers can score again here on this second drive of the half. And it looks like it's going to be Griffiths with the snap. Pitch out wide. She's going to take it to the sideline, but it's pulled pretty quickly just before the 20-yard line. And that is number 8, Soraya Booker.
Yes, Booker's pretty great on defense. They have her in the backfield for this one. Give her the toss out right. Just a not a lot of blockers out there for Auburn. Number 14 for the defense, Mackenzie Word, the quarterback, also in its DB, making a play.
And it's going to be Griffiths with the snap again. Brock, oh, good little fake out there. And the dummy from Brock got the defender. And she takes it up a few more yards before his flag's pulled.
Yeah, and that's great to move the chains. Let's see if we can see that replay right there, because Brock looks good. The little motion, fakes the toss, completely sells it, runs right by Word, the defender. Quarterback on quarterback play right there. And it reminds me a lot of Georgia Tech quarterback Haynes King. He's perfected that fake toss, step in, then cut up the field. You see that a lot with Georgia Tech. So Kaylin Brock playing like some of the greats.
In motion there from Hunt. Drops back. Brock's got it. She's got pressure. She's going to escape. Rolls left. There's a flag out. And it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, looks like there might have been a hold. Maybe potentially some flag. It looks like it's going to be on the defense, actually. So
we'll be moving up for the Tigers.
Let's see what the official calls. Asking Coach Link what she wants to do. Yep, they're going to move the chains up. And might be enough.
Big penalty.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happened on that play. Yeah, it looks like it'll be, yeah, we'll watch this. Oh, looks like, I'm trying to see where the penalty was. It looks like number 20 for the defense tripped right there. That's Kennedy Ellison. So
there's
maybe
a collision with AK Jackson, I think.
Yeah, so maybe just something, tried to trip somebody or pull the flag down when they're not supposed to. But I mean, I'm sure Coach Link and these Tigers won't complain as they have first down with only 5 yards to go.
And it's Brock with the ball. She's got pressure. Throws deep. It's going to be broken up by number 7, I think. That's Caitlin Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker making a great play right there. Intended receiver looked to be AK Jackson down the field, but could not get it to her. Actually, that was Marley Hunt, and could not get down there, could not connect on the deep play. I like Coach Link taking the shot right there on first down. You have 4 downs to only have to go 5 yards. So I love them trying to be aggressive and catch the Warrior defense potentially sleeping right there.
Griffiths with the snap. Motion. Brock tosses it out. It's a good catch. One-handed grab by Soraya Booker. Pushed out to the sideline. Good pull.
Yeah, and a great first down play right there. If we watch the replay right here, you'll see it. They might be going a little tempo, so yeah, we'll watch the replay. Watch Brock knowing, okay, when that defender collapsed, she's able to get it over the top. And so that's just a great heads-up play by Booker, forcing Russell County to make a play on this one. Watch it right here. Word steps up. Look, whoop, able to get it over her head. If Word would have stayed with the defender, Brock would have taken off for the first down anyway. So great heads-up play, forcing the defender to make a choice that is doomed either way.
It's Brock with it again. She's got space to run here, throws it down. It's going to be Booker again with the catch.
Booker getting a lot of play on this drive right here at running back and able to get almost a first down. So definitely, if like you said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Watch this replay right here. Even though she bumps her own player, she's able to step up, throw it short, and get the almost the first down, about a yard short. So on second down, they're going to be short. I would not be surprised if they try to take a shot right here. But something to note here, no Catherine Lee after that penalty. She has not been out there.
It's going to be the snap. Brock again. She has to throw it away there. Maybe trying to get it to number 12, A.K. Jackson, but the pressure from the Warriors defenders was right in her face. She couldn't really do too much there.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just saying it here. You're noticing the fact that Catherine Lee is not on this football field right here. It's third down. This would usually be Lee's down to potentially take a wildcat snap or a handoff, but without her, you're seeing a lot of more names called for the Tigers.
Yeah, if Lee's injured, that'll be a big loss for this team. And it's Brock with the fake handoff. Might have lost a yard or two there. It's good pull from number 2, Starae Leverson.
Yeah, and this offense, after the big 2 plays by Brock to Booker, they've gone backwards. They still only need a couple yards, maybe even a yard. But on fourth down, they've got to be paying attention and have to be making a play right here. I would not be surprised if Brock runs it in herself.
And to Brock, she hands it off to Booker. Booker gets the first down and more. And she looks like she's very close to getting in the end zone. Good last-second pull there as she gets to around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Valet Brooks with the pull right there. Saves a touchdown after 2 Warriors defenders miss. Let's watch this replay. Hand off to Booker. Booker to the outside. Great play by Hunt trying to get a block right there. Misses 1, misses 2, almost, and it was only 1 defender left. So Brooks with the touchdown-saving pull. But Auburn with less than 10 yards to go, maybe closer to 6 or 7. So Auburn needing a big play right here to get in.
It's going to be Griffiths with the snap here. Brock with it. She's going to roll out to the left. Throws it incomplete. Looking for number 17, Marley Hunt there. The pressure was there from Russell County Warriors.
Yeah, you watched Carly Spies apply a pressure. You saw Starae Leverson applying some pressure right there off of that one. Potentially even a third. Yeah, you saw they just got all over Brock and forced a bad throw to the sideline. And I think, honestly, even if it was on target, you would have seen the defender, number 3 for Jessica Dennison right there, make a play.
Brock rolling out to her right. She's really not got too many options. Good coverage. And she's going to look for number 16. That's the center, Anna Ray Griffiths there. Good catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Yeah, James, while we were distracted talking about the play before, they're able to make a great play. Brock rolling to her right, looking back, and that's great awareness by Brock, able to find a defender through coverage and just able to put it on the money for the touchdown in the back of the end zone. Great play by Anna Ray Griffiths, filling in for Hannah Romines at center, able to create a great snap, and just the defense loses track of her. There's no woman on her, and that leads to a touchdown right there as the Tigers extend the lead back. Actually, did they call that short? I think they called her out of the end zone. So as we were talking all about the touchdown, it wasn't a touchdown to begin with.
This is a snap to Brock. Rolls out to the right. She's got space. She's going to throw it. Looking for Booker there, I think, but could not complete it. It was a little low.
Brings up fourth down.
Looks like we're going to be coming to the end of the third quarter here. Good work by Auburn, 26-7 as we head in looking for this fourth quarter.
And we'll be right back.
And we're back. You see Coach Etheridge there on the sideline. He's looking happy.
He knows
to
he's
be
on the
board.
Jumbotron. Would you be able to tell that man is probably playing for the region championship on Friday? He looks so happy.
He's just enjoying himself, coming out to support the Lady Tigers. It's the snap here. Brock with it. She's going to look, and she's found. I think does she get in? Number 24.
That's Reese Kelly.
I think she gets in there.
Yeah, and I
Touchdown
mean, not a
Auburn.
lot of celebration right there, but it's business as usual. Watch this throw by Brock on 4th down, able to find Kelly in the end zone. High point pass, and able to bring it in. I know Coach Etheridge, we saw him a second ago. I know he is fired up after that one.
And for the conversion here for the Tigers. Brock with it. Rolls out to the left. And does she get in? Yes. And it's the conversion there from Brock. Flag was pulled right as she crossed the line, but the refs say she gets in there. That's a good play.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. Auburn just firing on all cylinders on offense tonight. Even with the great Russell County defense, sometimes speed wins, and that's what you've seen from Auburn, even without Catherine Lee for most of the game. We'll definitely have to find out what happened to her before our game against JAG next week, which will be live right here. You'll hear James Wiley, you'll hear Landon Harris. You might hear me. We haven't really figured that out yet, but it'll be right here on the AHS Mass Media Network.
Let's see what Russell County can do here. Looks like we've got Mackenzie Word in the backfield again. She's going to dump it off. Oh, makes a man miss. Makes another one miss. Wow. She went quite a long way. But a flag is down. What's going on the field there? Looks like a couple Auburn defenders on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious what the refs are going to call here, because there's a chance the flag was underneath the shirt, potential tucked in. Coach Link definitely fired up about that, wanting to talk to the official, but yeah, maybe there was a flag tied too tight or something, because that's what we saw last time that she had the ball, that she ran down the sideline and Auburn defenders grabbed the flag. They couldn't pull through. I thought maybe it was the Auburn defenders, but it could have been something more. So they're going to take a timeout to talk about this and look at it. Yeah, let's look at the replay right here. Look, yeah, grabs, misses the flag right there, but okay, yeah, there's 2 women pulling on that flag and the flag's not coming out. That's got to be a penalty right there, but we'll see what the officials call. It could be on Auburn for being very aggressive with the flag pull right there, but we'll take a look at what the coaches are going to say, what the referees are going to say.
There's number 18 Word there. Made a couple Auburn defenders miss, but then they had the flag. They were pulling the flag, but it just was not coming off. It took about 2 or 3 Auburn defenders to get the flag out.
Yeah, kind of like the sword of the stone from Camelot right there. Only the king can pull that flag, and I guess the queen from Auburn was finally able to get it down. And yeah, they actually looks like they might have moved it up a tiny bit, so it might have been something on Auburn. We'll have to see.
Motion here. It's going to go to number 4 for Russell County.
Flag pulled right away right there.
That was number 4, Alaya Dualisis. That's a motion there.
Yeah, great play on the jet sweep. Picks up the first down. Just making sure that they have everything right there. But Russell County, they've offensively clicked the last drive. They're going to try to do the same thing to cut into this lead, but they're going to have to score quick because time is not their friend right now with only 10 minutes to go in this ball game.
Looks like we've got a running clock as well. And we got number 26 with the snap here. More motion, and it's going to go to Dualisis again, but gets nothing there. Stuffed by number 5 for Auburn.
Yeah, and that's a great play. Glad to see number 5, Riley Singletary. She was on the IR last game, and so she's back pulling flags from the rusher position for Auburn. So great to see from Singletary, able to come back and play in this game after missing last week.
It's a Word in the backfield again. Snap off to her. She's got space here. She's going to dump it off to Dualisis for the 3rd time. And she is touchdown because I believe her flag fell off.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you don't get punished for the flag falling off. It turns into one-hand touch. So Auburn, after the interesting call right there, after the trying to forcibly pull off the flag of Word, Auburn able to do it very quickly. had no problem pulling the last 3 flags off, with one even falling off on the last play. So with, I believe, it actually might be 3rd down right here for the, it's 3rd down for the Warriors. So let's see if Singletary can get in the backfield.
And snap to word, rolls out to her left, cuts it back to the right. She's going to throw it, and it's going to be the target there, Jada Flournoy, but unable to bring it down.
And we called her number just a second ago. I kind of was right. Riley Singletary, great pressure, forcing, almost got the sack, but great play by Word, able to get the ball out to her receiver and brings up a 4th down. They've got to go pretty much the full length of the zone to get there, James.
Yeah, we were talking about how they were going to need to find Flournoy in this second half, but they haven't really been able to. I think that's what they need to do if they're going to hope to have a chance in this game.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4th down here. Snap to Word, chucks it back. Looks like she's going to maybe lose yards there. It looks like a turnover for the Russell County Warriors. Going to give it back to the Tigers here.
And that drive, welcome back Riley Singletary. I think she on that after the 1st down, she pulled like almost 3 or 4 flags in a row. So they definitely, even with the mercy rule last week, looks like she was sorely missed. And now this Auburn team starting to make plays, and their offense going to take over with 7:24 left in this ball game right here.
Yeah, it's good to have her back. We got a few games coming up soon. I know we got Jag next week.
At home.
Yeah, at home. We'll hope to see people out there at the Duck.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Duck will be packed out this Friday night. The Auburn Tigers taking on the Central Red Devils in that game. It's a big seeding game. Those are 2 of the top teams in the state of Alabama, and we'll be having it on Mass Media Network. I'll be there. We'll have Reese Kinder and James Tippins.
And there's Brock with the throw, looking for Booker, but can't complete it there. Hit her in the hands, but a little bit behind.
Yeah, had a good look right there, kind of just seeing what the pressure would give her, what the defense would give her. Mackenzie Ward was in the area, as well as Kennedy Ellison was also in the area. So I don't think she would have gone much farther.
Let's see what the Tigers can do here on this drive. Looks like we got a stoppage of play somewhere. But here we go, about to get started back. Griffey's with the snap, 3 in the backfield. It's going to go to Brock, hands it off to Booker. Makes a couple women miss, but she is pulled down by, is that number 11, I believe?
Yeah, Abigail Dix with the tackle. And a great play right there. Able to get the ball to Soraya Booker, filling in well for Catherine Lee. So great play right there for the Tigers as the clock continues to run. And they only need about, I'd say about 20 yards if they didn't pick up the 1st down right there.
And we've got the same 3 in the backfield set up for Auburn. Looks like it's going to be Brock taking the snap. And she has it, rolls out to the right. Little pitch. I think she was looking for number 12 there, but unable to get it to her.
Yeah, I mean, usually getting the ball to A.K. Jackson has been a recipe for success for this Auburn team, but just a little bit behind her. I think she's just last minute decided if that's what on that option plays, you have to make your decision quick. It's all about, hey, reading and reacting. So right there, Brock, a little late reaction turns into an incomplete pass. So they're going to need a big play right here to try and pick up the 1st down.
Brock taking the snap, rolls out to the right. Looks like she's going to go downfield. There is a flag out, but she just throws it away. Good pressure from the Warriors there, but there is a flag. Yeah,
that flag might have been on Auburn. Just an aggressive block looked like right there. Lee, they've been trying to protect your quarterback. I get the sentiment, but you got to know, again, this is not a contact sport necessarily, so got to be careful. Oh, actually, it looks like they might have hit on Russell County. I was talking too soon.
It's going to move forward for the Tigers here. That's a good pickup. And 2nd down here for the Tigers. And it's going to be Griffey's with the snap again.
Only 5 yards needed for the 1st down right here. So I wonder what Coach Link draws up. If she's going to take a shot down the field, try to add to this score, or if they're going to try and march their way slowly up for the 1st down.
It's going to be Jackson taking the snap here. It's going to go to Lee. Lee's back in the game. She goes out to the right, takes it down the sideline. Really good speed there. It takes 3 Warriors defenders to bring her down around the 25.
Yeah, picks up the first down right there. Welcome back, Catherine Lee, to this ball game. Glad to see everything's all right with her as we go to the replay right there. Fakes the handoff on the read option, able to go to the right side, and is able to get the flag pulled right there. Great diving play. Puts her body by Jasmine Dennison, puts her body on the line.
Yeah, and Lee trying to get out to the outside is what she does best. And first down here for the Tigers. And it's Jackson in the backfield again, along with Brock. Jackson's going to take it. Bobbled it a little bit, but she got a yard or two there.
Great play. And we're coming close to this 2-minute warning, which if it's a 20-point ball game in flag football, this game might be over in the next minute. So Auburn definitely, let's see if they try to put the score up a little bit, if they're just going to let the time tick down and get out of this game with a win as they play Jag next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'd love to see another touchdown for the Tigers here.
Meanwhile,
but we are approaching the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, meanwhile for Russell County, you want to keep this score off the board. Try to build some momentum. You go your next game, you're going on the road to Park Crossing. So the Warriors definitely trying to save face right here and prevent the 40-point game from the Tigers offense.
Handoff to Lee around the outside. She's gonna avoid the tag. She might get in there. She does. Touchdown Auburn. Catherine Lee as she returns, hitting the gritty there, I think.
Great dance moves, and we have to watch this replay right here, James. This is so impressive from Catherine Lee. Her second snap back in the game. Look at this. There's 4 Warriors defenders closing the goal line, and she still gets the touchdown. And it is just so impressive. I wish we got a little bit more of that replay to see the gritty. Hopefully we'll get that back soon. But that was just a fantastic play and a fantastic effort. And now with the 1-point conversion, even though it's a running clock, let's see if they take the snap or they're just going to let this game end.
I'm not sure how Lee got in there, keeping her feet in bounds like a trapeze artist. That was really good from Lee.
All right, 2-minute timeout. We'll see what they decide to do. And looks like that might do the game right there.
Let's see. I think it will. Auburn with the 39-7 win here as they will improve 6-2. The Russell County Warriors fall to 5-6. Good contest here. Catherine Lee doing well for Auburn. What are your thoughts, Trip?
Well, I first want to talk about this Auburn defense. I know we always talk about the Auburn offense, and obviously so. They are a great group, but only holding Russell County to 7 points right there. A beautiful work. You saw Soraya Booker play well. You saw Riley Singletary get after the quarterback in her return from injury, and that was great. Pearl Simmons at safety making a few touchdown-saving tackles, and Kalia Palmer and Jemiah Griffin as well getting after the quarterback. But looking at the offense, I mean, yeah, Caitlin Brock did what she needed to do. We saw that flea flicker earlier in the game. That scored a big touchdown. Big nights from her receivers. Marley Hunt, Reese Kelly, A.K. Jackson, Ellie Black getting in the end zone for the touchdown. And obviously, you said Catherine Lee had a great game. Even though she didn't play much in the third quarter, she made an impact. She scored a lot of points, and she's a player, along with Caitlin Brock, and along with this nucleus of talent that is developed. A lot of juniors and seniors on this team. Auburn is going to be looking like a force this year, especially with only 2 losses coming from nationally ranked teams.
Yeah, those losses to Central Moody. Next week we got Jag at the Duck next Tuesday. Come out and support the Tigers. We saw Coach Etheridge doing that here tonight.
Hopefully the Coach Link and some of these Lady Tigers will be here on Friday. Auburn Tigers taking on the Central Red Devils. It'll be right here on the AHS Mass Media Network. I'll be there. Reese Kenner will be there. James Tippins will be there. And James, hopefully you're going to the game. If you're not working here, to be able to make some noise and pack the Duck for Pink Out.